Hello, and welcome back to Crime Labs. Today, we will be continuing the case of serial murderer Henry Louis Wallace, better known as the Taco Bell Strangler. If you would like to hear more information about this case, please visit the Cola City Crime Podcast and the link here. In last week's edition, we left off with multiple homicides occurring in a 5-mile radius. The young black women murdered left the black community outraged at the lack of media coverage and the inability of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department to find the killer. On February 20th, 1994, Vanessa Mack would be found strangled in her apartment with her 4-month daughter asleep on the couch in the same clothes from the day before. This would be the final straw for the police, and in early 1994, they asked for help from the FBI to identify what type of murderers they were looking for. At the time, historically known serial murderers were white men targeting women they didn't know. Henry would not fit the FBI profile because he himself was an African American and knew every one of his victims. On March 9, 1994, the assistant manager of Bojangles, 24-year-old Bettybockham, where Caroline Love worked before her premature death, did not show up for work. For a second time, the manager, Jeffrey, tried to call Betty and did not get an answer. This time, he gave her a day to show up, but when there was no sign of Betty the next shift, Jeffrey called the police. The police gained access to Betty's apartment and noticed it had been raided. They found Betty fully clothed and lying face down on her mattress with a towel twisted around her neck. She had been dead for 24 hours. During this same time, police received a call from the same apartment complex from Vernice Woods, who claimed to have found his 19-year-old girlfriend, Brandy Henderson, dead. Henry also tried to take the life of Brandy and Vernice's child, but was not successful. On March 12th, Deborah Slaughter's body was found raped, beaten, stabbed, and strangled with a white piece of linen shoved down her windpipe. Henry was arrested on March 13th, 1994. Henry Wallace gave police the details of all of these young women's lives he took without hesitation, spending over 12 hours in interrogation. He went to trial, and on January 7, 1997, he was found guilty of 9 murders. On January 29th, he was sentenced to death 9 times. He remains on death row as of the posting of this video. Let's hold a moment of silence for Brandy Henderson, Deborah Slaughter, Bettybockham, and Vanessa Mack. Tune in to the Cola City Crime Podcast in the links in the description to hear more about this case. Thanks for watching Crime Labs. Please visit our channel to watch our playlists.